I'm on my knees while I'm begging, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah. Da, 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 da.
In this part of the course, we're learning about how markets work. Markets have buyers or consumers that are modeled using demand curves. Check out my previous video to learn about how economists model demand. But markets also have sellers or producers. The seller or producer side of the market is modeled through supply and supply curves. In this video, we'll understand how economists model supply with reference to supply curves. Supply refers to the quantity of a good or service that producers are willing and able to supply or produce at different price levels. There is a positive relationship between the price of a good or service and the amount of that good or service that producers are willing and able to produce. In other words, as the price of a good or service increases, producers will be willing and able to supply more of that good or service. This is because as the price of a good or service rises, producers will make higher profits when producing them, and therefore they will be incentivized to produce more of this good or service. Just like the demand curve, movements along the supply curve are caused by changes in the price of a good or service, and only the price of a good or service. In other words, we assume that other factors remain constant, or ceteris paribus in fancy economics language. When the price of a good or service increases, supply is said to extend, and when the price of a good decreases, supply is said to contract. Assuming other factors such as price remain equal, or ceteris paribus, shifts in the supply curve are caused by changes in the conditions of supply. Conditions of supply change when there is a change in either the cost of factors of production or the productivity of factors of production, as changes in the productivity of factors of production will either increase or decrease the cost of production for firms. There are 4 factors of production. Changes in the cost of these factors of production can occur due to reasons summarized in this table. It is worth pausing the video here to learn about how the cost of production for firms may change. Here are some factors that cause increases in supply. It's worth pausing the video here and learning of some reasons why the supply of a good or service may increase. Note that these factors benefit firms as they are able to produce more goods and services at the same cost. On this slide are some factors that cause decreases in supply. It's worth pausing the video here and learning of some reasons why supply for a good or service may decrease. Note that these factors cost firms as they are able to produce less goods and services at the same price levels, and this may lead to a decrease in profits.